Let me bring in Nagarjun now. Nagarjun, it's a battle for the southern part of India as much as it is for the Vice President's office.
Well, that's absolutely true. In fact, when the India bloc met Maria, it was a strategy that they wanted to corner the NDA and also the southern parties like a TDP and other parties which support the NDA, the BJP. The Congress and the India bloc thought if we put in someone from the southern India, these parties can also bargain something with the NDA. It's proper a chess game going on in the last 48 hours. And when from ISRO, former scientist from ISRO, Annadurai name was suggested, from DMK, it was Tirchi Shiva's name was suggested in the India bloc meeting. TMC had objections to Annadurai's name. They said we need someone who can send out a political message and not just a mere South Indian. And hence, they had to regroup and come back to the strategy room, to the drawing room to think whose name could it be. So it's a battle of ideologies, what Mr. Justice Sudarshan Reddy says, and that's exactly what the India bloc wanted. People have to choose between an RSS man, an RSS person with an RSS ideology versus a person who stood for justice and liberal thought process and the progressive thought process is what the India bloc discussed. And considering him being a South Indian, hence they thought TDP and YSRCP and BRS and other parties also might have a bargaining chip with the NDA. They know that the numbers are stacked against them because the NDA have the majority in terms of both the houses now in this election. But they thought they can ask the NDA partners to have more bargaining power with the BJP. And seems like it's been working. What we are picking up from our sources within the NDA and the India bloc is that India bloc is quite happy with the choice of candidate for the vice presidential polls, and negotiations on the other hand also have started within the NDA.
Okay, the visuals now coming in. Any moment, CP Radhakrishnan will be heading along with his proposers the entire NDA in terms of the presence of floor leaders will be in attendance when that nomination will be filed. Prime Minister Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, all of them will be present. So let's, discuss Mr. CP Radhakrishnan and get a word from Sumansi Raman on this. Sumansi Raman, this appointment certainly marks a significant milestone in Radhakrishnan's 4-decade-long political career, which of course began with RSS and the Bharatiya Janasangh in Tamil Nadu, a state where he found it very, very difficult to establish the footprints. But let's not forget that he won from Coimbatore at a time when nobody was giving BJP any chance. So it was certainly his own acceptability and his acceptability across various political divisions.
Yeah, I think he has been somebody who's never really had too many enemies, Maria. And I think that even earlier, whoever has spoken on this program has mentioned that he has been somebody who gets along with everyone. He's not very combative. He's not very abrasive. In many senses, he's not a Dankar. He's not a Jagdeep Dankar. So I think that contrast is what we can see, hopefully, in the Rajya Sabha going forward. And the second part about him is he belongs to the Vajpayee era. He's not a Modi era or Amit Shah era BJP man. He belongs to the Vajpayee era. Most of his high points until the vice president post came his way have been much earlier during that term when he was an MP for twice he won the election, and also the fact that he was not picked as a governor earlier. Remind you, Maria, Dr. Tamilisai Soundarajan, who became governor of Jharkhand, is actually junior to Mr. CP Radhakrishnan, and she was made a governor much earlier, right? So Mr. Radhakrishnan was made a governor only in 2023 in Jharkhand.